Elon Musk is pitching a $10 trillion empire with Tesla Optimus.
Optimus has the potential to be north of $10 trillion in revenue.
Meanwhile, China's Unitree G1 is executing synchronized martial arts on national television. The hype is deafening, but let's strip away the Silicon Valley marketing and the acrobatic stunts. What happens when these machines actually hit chaotic factory floors or your living room? Who will actually survive the real world? Today, we bypass the PR. We are breaking down the raw physics, the hidden price margin, and the robot brains that nobody else is talking about. And honestly, what the data shows completely changed my mind. No fluff, let's get into it. Right now, Tesla is betting on a high-risk, high-reward biological design. It looks like pure magic in a demo video, but on a 24/7 factory floor, it could be a long-term headache. What exactly did Tesla do different? To understand that, you first need to understand one mind-bending rule in robotics, Moravec's paradox. To an AI, playing chess is mathematically cheap, but unconscious human skills like catching a ball or balancing on a foot require extreme mechanical genius. So, who solved the physical puzzle better? Let's start with their hands. Unitree G1 takes a highly efficient industrial route. They cram the motors directly inside the hand. The payoff: incredible transmission efficiency and pinpoint accuracy. But the trade-off is a heavy wrist. Swing those arms too fast, and the robot's center of gravity gets dangerously unstable. Tesla, however, went full biological. Optimus used tendon-driven mechanics. The heavy motors sit in the forearm, and pulling fingers via high-tension cables, just like human muscles. Let's be real, it is a risky and brilliant engineering move. This makes the handle ultra-light, leaving room for advanced tactile sensors. And that's exactly why Optimus can gently hold an egg without crashing it. But remember that engineering nightmare I mentioned. Here it is: cables stretch over time. In a 24/7 factory, that means precision loss and constant maintenance. Elon Musk bet biology, but biology might get tired. Down to the legs. Unitree also has a fatal flaw of its own. It brings us to a harsh law of physics: agility versus payload. You can't have both. G1 is a 35-kilo agility monster. It boasts extreme dynamic balance. But its single-arm payload is measly 3 kilo. It's a nimble sprinter, not a weightlifter. According to Tesla's latest official specifications, Optimus, weighing at a massive 57 kilos, is built like a tank. Use powerful linear actuators in its leg. It prioritizes absolute chassis stability. It might work slowly, about 5 miles per hour, but it can hold heavy car parts without flinching. Now, a quick reality check for factory owners: stamina. All this physics means nothing if the machine needs a nap every 2 hours, which is exactly G1's current limit. Optimus pushes up to 8 hours. High endurance means deploying fewer robots to do the same job. On stamina alone, Tesla dominates the floor. We have G1's nimble precision against a Tesla heavy-duty endurance. But there's one metric that ultimately decides which robot can get hired instead of a human. We talked about stamina and the muscle, but let's be brutally honest. If you own a factory, you don't care about if a robot can do a backflip. You care about the ROI. Is it cheaper than a human worker? Or if you're a parent, is a robot more cost-effective than hiring a nanny? This brings us to the ultimate commercial battlefield: the price tag, and the massive financial mystery that nobody in Silicon Valley is talking about. Right now, the numbers look like this. Elon Musk projects Tesla Optimus will eventually cost around $20,000 once they hit 1 million units in a year. Meanwhile, you can go to Unitree's website today and see the G1 listed at $13,500. That's an immediate 30 to 40% price advantage for the Chinese firm, which probably makes it incredibly tempting for early commercial adopters. But here's a question kept me up at night. Are $20,000 and $13,500 the final prices? Not even close. Let's do some digging. I recently got my hands on the IPO prospectus filed by Unitree. Think of it as a company financial lie detector they file before going public. It's a one document where they are legally forbidden from lying and exaggerations. Hidden in those dry financial pages is a staggering detail. Unitree is currently sitting on a gross profit margin of over 62%. What does this matter to you? because that 60% is pure ammunition. It means when the real price war begins, Unitree has a massive buffer to slash prices and still survive. But don't count Tesla out. Optimus isn't just a robot. It's essentially a Tesla Model Y walking on two legs. It uses the exact same FSD brain, the same vision cameras, and a shrunk-down car battery. This is Tesla's shared hardware library strategy. When you combine the massive manufacturing scale of millions of electric vehicles with these robots, the cost of parts will plummet. Both companies are holding massive unseen discount cards, so both robots will eventually become incredibly affordable. But here's a massive catch. A cheap robot is useless if it's stupid. Price and hardware are just the entry ticket. What actually turns a shining metal toy into a reliable 24/7 worker? It all comes down to the brain, their generalization capability. Let's see who can actually survive the chaos of the real world. Price gets a robot in the door, but its brain decides if it stays. If you watch their sleek YouTube PR videos, Optimus and the Unitree G1 look like autonomous genius, folding laundry and executing ninja flips. But what if I told you those viral videos hide a dark secret? If you drop either of these machines into a messy, unpredictable living room right now, their code will break. They freeze like useless metal mannequins. They both suffer from the exact same fatal disease, the lack of generalization. Remember Moravec's paradox? To AI, calculating rocket trajectories is infinitely easier than adapting to a kid spilling milk on the floor. To cure this disease, Tesla and Unitree deployed two completely opposite AI medicines. Tesla's cure is brutal force data. Optimus is playing a planetary scale game. It runs on the exact same neural network as Tesla's self-driving cars, digesting over 8 billion miles of real-world chaos. Fed with video imitation learning, Optimus watches a human work in VR, practices millions of times in a digital simulator, and then executes it. The terrifying advantage here, the hive mind. If one Optimist learns to pick up a slippery battery tree today, every single robot on Earth knows how to do it tomorrow. On the flip side, Unitree adopted a more application-driven approach. Instead of waiting for a global neural net to mature, they used a specialized embodied AI world model called Unitree. Think of it as a built-in physics engine inside the robot's head, predicting how objects react before even touching them. Right now, inside Unitree's factories, Unitree G1s are literally assembling the mechanical legs of other G1 robots. So, whose medicine actually cured the disease? Who wins the chaotic real world? Here's the unfiltered truth that shatters both of their marketing campaigns. Neither of them. Even Unitree's CEO openly admitted that true generalization, dropping a robot in a completely alien environment and having it flawlessly adapt, remains fundamentally unsolved. It is holy grail of robotics, and we are still 1 to 3 years away from that breakthrough. Hardware gives you the physical body. An AI brain gives you the master key. Unitree has built an agile platform developers love right now. Tesla is betting on a super brain that might learn anything tomorrow. So, what is actually stopping them? Let's take a look at the massive roadblocks both face. Here's a final verdict. Both giants are stuck, just on different sides of the wall. Unitree has conquered the raw physics. They have an agile, affordable body ready to deploy today. But their AI brain is still racing to catch up to chaotic reality. Tesla, their super brain is evolving fast, but the heavy bionic architecture is creating a mass production nightmare. Scaling that complex supply chain is their ultimate bottleneck. But remember that 62% profit margin I mentioned. That is where the real war begins. Next time, I'm ripping open this Unitree's 363-page IPO prospectus. Let's decode every hidden number, expose who is actually buying these machines today, and answer one tricky question. Should Elon Musk actually be panicking? Hit subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.